is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to our playthrough here of Final Fantasy VII. This was probably going to be a shorter part than the last one. The reason being, it's not a lot to do in this session, but I want to start by recapping everything I've been doing. I did quite a bit of leveling up. You'll see my party looks a lot different. Cloud is up to level 41. We have a lot of materia pretty well leveled up to level 3. Some of these are actually mastered. We have Bolt 3, Fire 3, and then some other things too that I'll take care of here in just a little bit. But I want to show you my process here for how I leveled up, because this is something that's not mentioned in the strategy guide at all, but it is on a couple different run-throughs. So you know, this is cool. So you get the idea there. I'm not going to do another battle in that area. Again, just grind out enemies there for as long as you feel like doing it. I like to keep my characters about 10 levels, 12 levels, between 10 and 12 levels ahead of the curve. A lot of people will run through and they'll have Cloud on level 20 to 20, between 20 and 30 at this point in the game. I don't really care. I don't really care enough to... I don't really care about making this a low-level run, so making it a nice high-level run that way will make sure we have the easiest time possible moving through the game. Again, play the game however you feel like playing it, though. I'm not here to play for you. I'm just going to show you how I approach it. Take with it what you may. Great. So I did switch out my team about halfway through grinding. I like using Tifa and Red 13 the most. Oh shoot, we gotta get the materia off of these guys. Oops. Who's it doing? Oh, Eris. Great. So let's go ahead and drop the materia. Drop that materia. You know, it's probably not a good idea to just remove all the materia, because generally you should probably come up with a set strategy for every character, and then just have them stick with that materia. I like to customize, so we're not going to do all that, but at the very least, maybe we'll make sure that Red 13 and Tifa are set, and then we'll go back and put what's left over onto Barrett and Eris, Yuffie. Ketchi's gonna get exactly squat because I never used Ketchi. I just don't think Ketchi is a very good character at all, to be honest with you. And they're not very powerful, not a very good magic user. So I don't like using Ketchi very often. Okay, let's go ahead and give these guys materia. Oh, we can. Oh, okay. Okay, and make sure that he's got the enemy's skill. Yes, he does. Cure, restore. We can actually take this off and give him something that's a little more offensive, because we have another person that we're setting up to be our healer. So maybe a summon could be nice, or let's see what we have to choose from that's leveled up fairly well. Earth could be good. Elemental could be good. Well, Elemental couldn't go there, never mind. Oh! No, okay. Okay, Gucci. Oh wait, that is the first one. We want him to have this one. Ah, oops. Trade that enemy skill for that one. Great, so no, Cloud is a tank, ladies and gentlemen. well, almost a tank. Let's give him... Yeah, now Cloud is a tank. Pretty well set to take on multiple different types of enemies here. Especially with enemy skill, which is pretty well... Well, he didn't have an all materia, did he? Because nothing's linked. No, he did not. Okay. So materia for Tifa. First thing we're going to do is make sure that she equipped appropriately? What is this? Oh, I see. I see. We're going to keep her on normal growth with that. There's no reason to worry about that much. Okay, so... We have the all materia with restore. Now, I know one of these restores actually has regen. Let's see. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Okay. So I don't think poison is necessary. Fire 2 could be good. Maybe Elemental. Why not? Elemental with... I'm trying to think of who's coming up here. Fire, maybe? Ooh, ice. Elemental with ice. Well, that's a bad idea. We'll give them ice, or we'll give her ice, but let's not give them. We'll give it to her this way. And fire. Well, I have another fire. Didn't I have a better one? Yeah, fire. Great. So now let's... Man, Red 13 is neglected, isn't he? He's still on the... that's it. Well, I don't know, one of these bangles. I don't know which one was on before. Wow. And the Platinum bangle makes him go down, but it has double experience, materia growth. Not what we're interested in. Great. We'll give him Sense, because no one else has Sense. We'll make him our Summoner. So we'll say Ifrit. We'll say Chacomog. We'll say Shiva. Actually, I don't really use Sense that often, so let's say Rama. So Red 13 has all of our summons handy. That's probably not the best strategy, but it's what we're going to go with for a little while. That's all, right? Yeah, all. Do we have anything stronger than level 2? No. Okay. Great. Yeah, I'm not worried about Mini or Toad. I never use those strategies when I play. I'm sure there are players who do. Great, so just to recap there, Cloud is our tank. He's our he's our attacker. He's also our thief, so he's using Steel, enemy skills to tear enemies apart, restore magic, just because I knew I had one that was there. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that one on YouTube and give you something a little more attackish. Have ice already? He does not have ice, so we'll give him ice. Boom! So now Cloud is master of all the elements, per se. He's got enemy skills to tear enemies down, ice magic, up to level 2. He's got level 3 lightning and level 2 earth magic. I'm not worried about fire because he has fire and enemy skill. Great! So that's good to go. Good thing I checked that. So all this restore, we're going to change to this restore because it's a little stronger. Great, so all restore. She's kind of our mage here. She's got fire, ice, fire. Ooh, we have fire twice, don't we? Man, I promise I'm a better player than this, guys. Okay. Oh, long range couldn't hurt. Yeah, long range couldn't hurt at all. But let's see what else we have for the time being. Transform, restore, sense, manipulate. Oh, manipulate needs to go with steel. Oops. Or it needs to go with enemy skill. Yeah, because we're gonna do that in just in a hot second here. So, sorry. We'll give him ice back in a little bit, I think. We'll give her the ice instead. Ah, she's already got ice. She has lightning? She does not have lightning, so let's give her lightning. Let's say lightning with double growth. Oh, it's not double growth. Shoot. Yeah, great. So there's her. We've got the 4 summons here on red 13 with all lightning, just because we can. Great, and we'll leave that exactly how it is now. Alright, now it's time to make our way back to exactly where we just came from. It's going to be a longer trek, ladies and gentlemen, but it's going to be worth it. I wanted to make sure I show off everything. That I've been doing in between sessions here. Mainly the leveling up and where my materia lies now. None of that is in the official strategy guide, so depending on the type of game you want to play, keep that in mind for your playthrough if you want to grind here in Junin, to try to get your materia growth up, but also to get your levels up. Enemy skills and levels and like physical attacks are going to do the most damage for the most part to the enemies coming up anyway, but okay. Well, while I'm here, by the way, if you run over this way... Oh, I guess nothing's over here. That used to be the end of it. Yeah, so we can't go anywhere right now. But this is the entrance to the submarine port, which... Very nice. Very nice secrets down here later on. We'll go ahead over the story later on, too, but... yeah, I was weird. I didn't even go that far this part in the game. Like, why even unlock this door? Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have already spotted a flaw in my, oh gosh. Spotted a flaw here in my logic. We're going to go ahead and give the other enemy skill materia to Tifa, so she can use it. Okay, so if you didn't go back to Junin, you popped out of the Golden Saucer there, and then you come over this way instead to reach our next location, which is this hunk of junk in the middle of the jungle. Not that hard to find, kind of interesting, but that is our next destination. But first, we're going to run around this forest here, because there are some enemies who we need to worry about. And this is not them. No. There they are. So we're looking for those little frog guys. While we got them, we'll go ahead and show off our... I didn't see if we learned it or not, if they did it. I don't think we learned it that time. But let's go ahead and take a look and see. Yeah, no, we didn't. Okay. And we are in Battle of the Frogs, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. Okay, so what we just picked up was the Frog Song enemy skill. Cast the Imp status on... Yeah, casting Imp status on opponents. Again, not a strategy I use very often, but for the sake of having a complete playthrough, that this will not be, I thought I'd go ahead and show it off a little bit. Acquire it because it's here, why not? Okay, so I think that covers it for... all the enemy skills we need. I already just saved, didn't I? Okay. Alright, so we can't drive the buggy. We cannot drive the buggy into Gungaga. But that's okay. Hey, we are gearing up now for a boss fight. So let's just go ahead and make sure that our materia is all set. Yeah, this isn't a tough boss fight anyway. But, you know. So Rude has a little bit of a crush on Tifa. Very nice. Okay. So interesting fact here, the guy closest to me, that is Rude. Rude will not attack Tifa unless she's the last member of your party. That's because he has a crush on her, because he likes her. Interesting little bit of factoid for you there. Okay. We'll go ahead and show off. We did Chocomong before. We've done Shiva. Let's go ahead and show off Ifrit. So Reno no longer has that annoying pyramid ability, which is very nice. I'll show off some of these enemy skills too. We'll show off Big Guard. Oh, well, maybe not. We may be retreating, but we are still victorious. And then Rude just casually walks away. Yeah, so really not a tough boss fight at all, by any means. We received a fairy tale for winning that. You get to toss up between a fairy tale and an X potion when you defeat them both at the same time. Who you defeat first correlates to what item you receive. If you defeat Rude first, or if you defeat Reno first, you get a fairy tale. If you defeat Rude first, you get an X potion. Neither one's really useful, but nice of them to give us something. By the way, stealing from Reno and Rude is always a good idea because they're always carrying good stuff. Except in this battle, there's nothing to steal in this battle, so no reason whatsoever to steal from them. Waste time doing that here. So you have two directions. This way will move forward in the plot. This way will take you to the ruined Mako reactor, which is exactly where we're gonna go. There's only one enemy you can face around here, and it's a Triceratops-looking kind of guy. And he isn't that bad. We could make the ultimate weapon if only we had some. So that's bolt 3, ladies and gentlemen. Reach for it, and we get the Titan Materia, which is very nice. The Titan Materia is an Earth Elemental summon. Our summon guy is Red 13. And I think we're going to go ahead and take Choco Mog away and give him Titan. Titan is one of my favorite summons. It's just a fun one to watch and look at. If we're being totally honest with you, I don't think it's that powerful. Certainly not in comparison to like the enemy skill command or anything, but still a good thing to have. Okay, so let's go ahead and. Oh well, darn. I was gonna show one of them off for you, but I guess not. I think it's cool. The frogs have their own animation too. They just jump up and down. Great. So this is the Death Blow materia. I used to like it a long time ago. I don't like it that much anymore. It increases the chance of there being a critical hit. I used to use it for Cloud a lot because he did a lot of damage when it kicked in. The downside is that it also... oh, where are you, pal? There you are. The downside is that it also decreases your accuracy, so you'll start missing a whole lot more. And to be honest with you, I'm not that worried about it, so I'm not going to use it very often, but still a good thing nonetheless. Yeah, so most people in the town here actually will tell you a story too if you ask. Great, so accessories. What do we want? The Fury Ring. Put you in berserk. No way. Looks like we have some more materia here. The Mystify magic, the Time magic. We'll go ahead and buy a couple of those. I don't think any of this is really necessary. No. Oh, what's a white cake do? A white cake protects against frog or small. Okay, I don't worry about that very much either. It's not a very huge problem. Okay. Oh, we can actually hear the story too. Let's go ahead and hear the story. That was very interesting, very long-winded story. Oh, dang it. Great. Okay, so we'll come over here. Go in here. And this is an X potion, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget your X potion. It's free. I'm pretty sure you can rest up here, actually. Let's go ahead and hear a story. And we won't heal up quite yet, but we'll do that in just a second. And now we have the white megaphone. That's a weapon for Ketchi. Of course, we're not going to worry about that too much because we don't use Ketchi very often. So, yeah. You know, I've always thought there was an oddly placed book over there. I wanted to look for it, but I cannot see a way to get to it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think there's a way you can get over to it. Anyway. Moving on, we did that building. Now we have this building right here. I think this is where we want to go. No, it's not. Dang it, that's okay. I think we have all the items in the area anyway. I'm pretty sure it's just another item shop. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna buy some quick items there. Let's go see what's going on with Tifa. I don't know, Zach. Well, you ran out of the building screaming, so that tells me you've heard that name before. Very good. Okay. So that's all we need to do here in the village of Gongaga. You just get these little cutscenes to give you some backstory about who this Zack character is, and then to determine whether or not we should really care about him. So I don't think there's an easy way out here now. Okay. Gongaga. Gongaga. I feel like Steve Carell. Gongaga. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah. Well, you hate it when that kind of thing happens. Great. Okay, so now we're back in the buggy. And this time we're making our way over to Cosmo Canyon, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it's this way. Maybe it's not. Oh, guys, I might have actually missed something back in Gungaga. Let's go check it out, and then we'll wrap it up for this part. You know, it likes to pop us out on this side for some reason. Oh, you brought a friend this time. Don't forget about that, guys. Easy to miss. The guide pointed that out to me, so thank goodness. Okay, let's see what they have as far as weapons are concerned. The Grand Glove. Ooh, that's a nice weapon. Atomic Scissors. We already have some of those. The Striking Staff. I think we already have one, don't we? Yeah, we already have one. Okay. The Boomerang, a weapon for Yuffie. Okay. Great, so we have some nicer weapons now for a motor drive. Oh, much better. Oh, that's got double interior growth. Let's go with Grand Glove for now. And we'll go ahead and give you time. Haste. Oh, we don't need to worry about that. That's a good thing with with the Big Guard effect. It gives you haste automatically, which is nice. Which means we already have the ability to cast haste on the entire party at once. But I think for the sake of our playthrough, we'll just go ahead and give her that so she can level it up in case she needs to. Mystify does Confuse and Berserk. Confuse and Berserk. I think that's it for the new stuff. Death Blow we looked at already. Yeah, okay, good. Good. Great, so now we are heading over to Cosmo Canyon. So sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Moving over this way. Always guaranteed at least one battle here, huh? Very nice. Now again, I don't think there's anything in this little house over here, but let's just have a look and make sure. Oh, it's that'll eventually be the Chocobo Mage's house. Okay. Goodbye, my friend. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a choice now. It doesn't really matter what you choose because, you know, it'll get fixed no matter what. But if you take the buggy up to that little village up there, it'll break down. And that's just because you're right outside the next destination, which is Cosmo Canyon. Or you can walk up by foot, and if you go up on foot, the dune buggy won't break down, obviously. We're going to go ahead and let the dune buggy break down. It's not that important, and it does start working again. So there's no reason to really be too worried about it. So the enemies in Cosmo Canyon are not really much to be worried about, but they do have, they can defend, as you're seeing right there. Nothing for a good magic attack or a nice enemy skill or just anything that'll work. Yeah, so okay. Go ahead and show a flamethrower. I don't think we've used that yet in the game. Is she on 40 now? What? Heck yeah. Tifa growing up. Level 40 now. Well, we just ran out here. You'll see that our dune buggy breaks down. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this part. We're going to wrap it up right here. We're coming in at about 50 minutes of video here of good, awesome Final Fantasy action. I know the first 20 minutes or so was me just finagling around with materia, but there's a lot that happened between this session and last session as far as grinding different materia, leveling things up, and it's drastically approaching how I approach battle, the spells that I have access to, etc. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this part. We are going to move forward with the plot in our next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.